It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Oakland, the center fielder, number 22.
First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it two in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
3-0 now. And the pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, Tony Kemp. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. The average coming in, 257. 7 homers, 27 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Bregman has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Roll, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
High in the air down the right field line. Reddick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Verlander on point to start this one. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Daniel Mengden is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Stepping in, Kyle Tucker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Pitch on the way.
We got 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. For his career in this matchup, he's got 8 hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. Two balls and no strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is underneath this one. 2 gone.
Batting third, the second baseman, Altuve.
Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. He's got it. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
High in the air out to center field. Springer is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first down.
That is it. The designated hitter, Mark Canha.
So now it's Mark Canha. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Matt Chapman is on deck. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. One and one. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
That is seventh, the catcher, Austin Allen.
In now, Austin Allen, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He'll come in here at 263. A dozen home runs, 39 driven in. The 1-0. Chapman is off of first with 2 away. Two balls and a strike. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Stephen Piscotty would be next. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tucker is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Oakland. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next up for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Yordan Alvarez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
George Springer the next to hit. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 1-0 home. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. A runner at first with no outs here. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He comes in at 262 on the year, 23 homers and 58 runs batted in. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2.
Nope, that's the ball.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 2-2. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the sure out.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. To second now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. This is line to left. Davis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Houston. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty as we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July.
Piscotty.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's out.
Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
Count is 1 and 2.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Three balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Springer has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding in for Oakland, Chad Pender. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Ready to deliver the 1-2 to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 22.
Back to the top of the order now, and digging in now, Ramon Laureano. First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey! Nope, outside.
2 out, nobody on. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
In the air, out to right. Reddick on the run. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Standing in now, Tony Kemp down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The set and the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0.
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. Entering the day, they're among the best teams in the league in avoiding the strikeout. I asked one coach about that earlier, and he said it's not something they harp on too much with the players, but they do have a lineup full of guys who want to compete on every pitch and who have great bat-to-ball skills. He added, not every team is so lucky to have that kind of makeup. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the box now, Corey Lee. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Lee.
Popped him up. There's Kemp to handle it, and that's the first out of the inning. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. One out now in the Houston 3rd, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. To 2-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 2-2 one more time. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. 1-1 the count. The pitch. High pop-up. And Chapman gathers it in. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They lead it 1-0. Chris Davis next to bat. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. So the base is empty here with one away. And striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's good.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
A 1-1. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. And he fouls this one off. And a full count for Canha now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. Now another 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Altuve.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty's going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next to the Astros, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He drew a walk his first time up. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike. One run, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point.
Ball.
1-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in now, George Springer. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Next up for the A's, Austin Allen. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
plate, Piscotty. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Pender.
Standing in, Pender. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. And the A's are back to even now. It's 1 apiece.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Verlander's starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. The 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And with that, we take a look at the A's leaders in that category. And sure enough, his name is right there at the top. Here's a look over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. To the plate now, Tony Kemp, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he fouls this one off. This is line to left. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Stepping in now, Matt Olson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
2 men are on with 2 men out. this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Nipped the corner, 2-2. Two and two. Here it is.
Okay.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled off. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. Scooped up on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. But the A's come back to even things up thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up, all even at 1 apiece. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today, and while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Sliding into the box, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Stepping in, Carlos Correa. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
He's set and the pitch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. Line towards center field. Laureano is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The catcher, number 36, Corey Lee.
At the plate, Corey Lee flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set. Here it comes. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering.
1-2. Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Kyle Tucker. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the fastball was swung on and missed. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Sure took a healthy hack that time. Still 2-2. Two and 2. Here it is.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's set the payoff pitch, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
From the stretch. Looking at his career totals, Reddick has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. Fouled away. The pause and the 0-2. This is hit high and deep out to left. Davis going back. 1 run is scored. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Now back.
When you mess with the bull, you expect to get the horns, right? Bases loaded, and they challenge him, which is obviously a huge mistake, and he nearly blasts a grand slam. Lucky for them, it's only a double, so 3 runs come across the score, and he stands at second, 3 RBIs richer.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
A 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The 2-2 ripped down the first base line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, a ball that's carrying, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Mike Fiers, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 50, Mike Fiers.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 5 and the A's 1. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Chris Davis.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
2 balls and 2 strikes. The count to Chris Davis.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Mark Canha, and he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Well, they let him go there, but he missed it for strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Right side, fair ball down the line. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And that leads us right to our Oakland leaderboard as we see that his season total is good for 2nd best on the club. Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and it would appear that that's going to be the end of the afternoon for Justin Verlander. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Rogelio Armenteros, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Rogelio Armenteros.
In now, Matt Chapman.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0.
Hold on, no play.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. One out and a runner on second base. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Austin Allen will be next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Helpful.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
So now to the plate, Austin Allen, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Popped up. And it'll wind up hanging just long enough for him to run it down, and with that, the side is retired. The A's strand 1. They're down 5-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, George Springer.
The center fielder, George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Too high, 1-0. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there, 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Hit hard up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. Set to deliver the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit in the air to right field. Piscotty's there for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The first seat, number 10, Yulieski.
Digging in, Yuli Gurriel. He's been a little unfortunate so far with a couple of hard-hit balls that have resulted in lineouts. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box, Corey Lee, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it on to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They're up 5-1. All set for the start of the inning, and up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Here's the pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Now batting, shortstop, Pender.
And that brings up Chad Pender, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hard ground ball to third. Altuve for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Now batting, number 22.
So base is empty now after the double play, and standing in the outfielder, Ramon Laureano. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop. Correa reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A's go quietly there. They're down here 5-1. Lou Trevino gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
Now batting, Kyle Tucker.
Leading up for the Astros, the left fielder, Kyle Tucker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty looks up. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Oh man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
The right fielder,
So here's Josh Reddick as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Davis is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Altuve, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Now the 1-0.
1-1.
Fouled away. One out, nobody on. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. That's popped up. And no one will track it down. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Ground ball right into the shift. Olson takes it on his own, and the inning is over. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Astros 6 and the A's 1. Ready to begin the 8th, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp.
Tony Kemp.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Springer giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next,
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Digging in to try it again, Matt Olson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And right into the shift. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this will kick off the base of the wall.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Chris Davis now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0.
Ball, that's outside. Come on, Drew, open your eyes.
Strike taken up in the zone. Fouled off. So a full count now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mark Canha. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 home is a slider that backs up for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after.
Sometimes you just lose the strike.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Brian Presley gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 55, Brian Presley. The third baseman, Matt.
Stepping in now, Matt Chapman. Lifted in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Allen.
Ready for another chance? Austin Allen. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
3 runs already home here. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So the A's put up a 3 spot here thanks to the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the Athletics 4. Yusmeiro Petit is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings in George Springer.
The center fielder, George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-0 pitch on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-0.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Stepping into the box, Alex Bregman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. From the belt, the pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
The catcher, number 36.
Riding in once again, Correa. No hits and 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the stretch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is under it. And the inning is over. Two left for the Astros. They're up 6-4. Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-0 pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out. Ball, that's inside.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tie run to the plate.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the ever-versatile Chad Pender. Has a look, now the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Nobody out, runner on first. Blown away as he misses again, 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Bregman fields it cleanly. Altuve for 1. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ramon Laureano. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-1. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First delivery to him on the way. Tony Kemp is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. 2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
The 2-0 on the way. And he fouls this one off. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Last strike now for Oakland. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
6-4 the outcome today. Houston used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Justin Verlander pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. Roberto Osuna records the save, his 33rd of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.